Hi there, welcome to my views and news studio stories. Firstly, Somali region of Ethiopia, where not only military activities are on the rise, the government is trying to create a consensus among tribal elders about the ongoing confrontation between Ethiopia and Somalia and about likely scenarios which could unfold. I did a video 2 days ago. I told you about some meetings held in Jegjaga. Meetings still ongoing. More tribal elders have been seen holding discussions under the auspices of Ethiopian government, means the Somali regional government. Secondly, Somaliland has expelled Egyptian officials. We have received more details about that. I mentioned this in a video yesterday as well. Let's start with this news story. Somaliland has ordered the closure of Egyptian library and Egyptian cultural center in Hargeisa. Uh, it has been officially confirmed that library and the cultural center have been ordered to shut down. The Somaliland government says that it took this decision because the cultural center and library are located in a very sensitive area, very close to the presidential palace and the parliament. The officials working, Egyptian officials working at the library and cultural center have been given 72 hours to leave the Somali land. Basically, you can say Somaliland has expelled Egyptian officials. Why? Somaliland, 2 days, 3 days ago, in a statement, rejected and condemned the deployment of Egyptian military in Somalia, saying that the deployment of Egyptian military will complicate and worsen, it will complicate the regional security situation. And Egypt wants to bring River Nile dispute in Somalia. The region should not be used as a proxy by Egypt in its issues with Ethiopia. So Somaliland categorically rejected the deployment of Egyptian military in Somalia. Ethiopia, Somaliland's ally, has the same position. It also rejects Egyptian military deployment in Somalia. Ethiopia is flexing its military muscles, holding military parades, trying to form alliances with anti-Egypt elements. Somaliland was quick to respond. It has expelled Egyptian officials. What will Egypt do? Will Egypt retaliate? How can Egypt retaliate? That remains to be seen. Secondly, we have Somali region of Ethiopia, where not only military activities ongoing, new military bases being established, ENDF consolidating its presence, expanding its presence along border areas, new weapon shipments arriving in Somali region, more Ethiopian troops entering Somalia from Somali region. Ethiopian troops already in control of major airports, airstrips on Somalia-Ethiopia border, in southwest state, in Gaidu, etc. If there is any military escalation or escalation in the form of proxy war between Ethiopia and Somalia, Somali region would be the center of this conflict. That is why Ethiopian government has launched a campaign to create unity and consensus in the Somali region. Somalia will definitely make claims to Somali region if an all-out war, God forbid, breaks out between Ethiopia and Somalia. Hassan Sheikh a few days ago said that Ethiopia annexed Somalia's territories in the past. Ethiopia wants to annex more territories. And Hassan Sheikh government will definitely play greater Somalia card. It will try to unite Somalis in Ethiopia, in Djibouti, in Kenya, in Somalia to take on Ethiopia. That is why Ethiopian government has launched a campaign to unite tribal leaders. Meetings ongoing, discussions ongoing. Mustafa Umar government is hosting tribal leaders, holding discussions. Tribal leaders are holding public discussions. They are delivering speeches. What are they saying? They're saying, or they are being asked to say, that their identity is Ethiopian. Though they are Somali ethnically, but their identity is Ethiopian now. Now they are Ethiopian. They will defend, they will stand with Ethiopia in case of any threat to Ethiopia. This is what Ethiopian government wants. This message should be sent from Somali region of Ethiopia to Somalia. Somali military officers and government officials a few months ago gave statements, if you remember. I had a video on that. They said that they would definitely try to mobilize Somali elements in the Somali region of Ethiopia against Ethiopia in case of Ethiopia recognizing Somaliland as a country and building a naval base in Somaliland. So Somalia would definitely try to create divisions in Somali region. That is why, in advance, Ethiopian government has launched a campaign to create consensus and unity in the Somali region. Several discussion forums being organized, attended by Somali elders who are sending a message of patriotism that Somali region love Ethiopia. They'll die for Ethiopia. They're not part of Somalia. They are Somali by ethnicity, but they are Ethiopian. Let's see, can Mustafa Umar government manage to create unity in the region? Is ethnicity more powerful than nationality? That we'll see if tensions rose, real tensions rose between the two sides. So far, just flexing of muscles. Yes, there are dangers that military escalation could follow, but efforts underway to solve the issue through dialogue as well. Egyptian military's entry has complicated the security situation. Coming weeks crucial, especially if Ethiopia decides to sign final agreement with Somaliland. That would be a big escalation, I think. I have a clip for you showing Somali region of Ethiopia-based tribal elders delivering speeches and showing their allegiance and loyalty to Ethiopia. Thank you for watching.
fikirka bedelaysa ololo dagaal oo kale geeska Afrika ka dhaca u bedelaysa waa Xasan Sheekh Maxamuud dadka in laga qabto waan soo jeedinaynaa iyada waxaan ka tirsanay dawladda Ethiopia dad la sheegan karo manihin dalkayaga waxa la yiraahdaa Ethiopia
Soomaalida Ethiopia dadka degan Ethiopia waa Ethiopian Soomaali ma aha afka iyo dhaqanka bay Soomaalida la wadaagay Masar marnaba Soomaaliya hal adkir kaga ma dhimanin meesha Ethiopia geed walba iyo magaalo walba iyo tuulo walba ciidan iyo dad fara badan ay kaga dhinteen Ethiopia maalintii Soomaaliya ay burburtay ilaa ay yoom hada gurmadka Soomaaliya dadka hore kaga jirtay wax la wada og yahay weey
عوبتا إثيوبيا كاملة. إثيوبيا نهاي ورنا إثيوبيا نهاي أن إصدفاعنا أن تحضرنا أن كل الكن وحصو قلان إسكائل لأنه
تاريخ ذا مركز دبلوه مصر إنك إذا بدن بينك قشة إلا لحدني أفرتي نصر الله وحي هو يا هين
إنك إثيوبيا كم ده إثيوبيانا وحان لنا هاي وحي إثيوبيا دولمات كوي دولمات بنقوي هاي وأنا كارمانا إن
Somaliland Ethiopian أنا قلنا هاي حقيقة مركز رسكو شغل إثيوبيا نمدينه ما هم مد هذا أفكار لقى شيء يا إثيوبيا دبينونا
وحين هاي Somaliland Ethiopia ولقى Somalia مارك ما أنت Somalia عدو قص بكرتاي مجد إثيوبيا بنا زجنا تحشين وإثيوبيا
إنه ناي Somaliland Ethiopia أو كوهلا أنت صاروا قضاء أفأذري كوهلا أفأرمو كوهلا أفحبش كوهلا أفعنفري كوهلا وجعلناكم شعوبا بل وقعت Somaliland هلا جسوا هلا شعوب قبيلة ولا جهلي لكن قومية ده لقى ما هلايو dalkeena Ethiopia waxa jira intaas oo qowmiyadood oo waxaan leenahay maalin nations and nationality and the people of Ethiopia